Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to talk about one of the most essential areas in any organization, human resources. This department plays a vital role in managing people, developing talent, and fostering a positive work environment. All of this contributes not only to employee satisfaction, but also to the overall success of the organization. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore several key aspects of human resources. First, we'll define what human resources is. Then we'll look at its main functions and the processes it manages. We'll also discuss the strategies HR use to align people with business goals and the impact it has on organization growth. Our main goal today is to understand that HR is more than just the administrative side of the company. It is also a strategic partner that helps build a stronger, more competitive organization.
Hi, my name is Luis. I'm going to talk to you about HR and the principles of having it on an organization. Basically, we have HR department to compliance with labor laws and ensure equal treatment, and of course legal protection to the employees. Of course, through training and career growth, with while safeguarding confidentiality and encouraging effective communications between staff and management. Also align people management with organizational goals. Prioritize employee well-being. Recognize performance based on merit and remains adaptable to changing needs. In essence, basically, these principles of having it on an organization is creating productive, ethical, and in supporting workplace to all the employees of an organization. Of course, he's also there to provide support to the employees whenever something is not how it's supposed to be. And of course, for management, is there to provide assistance when something needs to escalate to an HR department. So basically, those are the principles of having an HR department on an organization, and that will be it for my part.
Hi, I'm Daniela Leiva and I'm going to talk about human resources, mainly known as HR. So, I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages. First of all, HR or human resources plays a key role in any organization because it focuses on managing the people who make the company run. One of its main advantages is that HR helps attract and keep talented employees, which is essential for long term success. It also provides training and development opportunities, making sure workers continue to improve their skills. Another benefit is that HR manages conflict and creates a healthier work environment by acting as a mediator between the employees and management. On top of that, HR ensures that companies follow labor laws, avoiding legal issues while also handling payroll, benefits, and performance management to keep everything organized and fair. However, human resources also has its disadvantages. Maintaining an HR department can be costly since it requires staff, training, and technology. Sometimes HR decisions may be affected by bias or favoritism, which can reduce trust among employees. Another common criticism is that HR is often seen as protecting the company more than the workers, which can make employees feel unsupported. Processes like hiring and onboarding also take a lot of time, and strict policies may reduce flexibility and creativity. In the workplace, balancing the interests of both the company and the employees can be also challenging, creating conflicts of interest. So the most important advantages of the HR is that it has employee development, following the law, and resolving conflicts. And the most important disadvantages of the HR is the cost.
Okay, I'm going to talk about examples of the application of human resources in industry. First, we have recruitment and selection, the process of attracting candidates, evaluating profiles, and hiring the right people to make the organization's need. Training and development programs that enhance employees' skills and promote their professional growth. We have performance management. It's evaluating employee performance to identify strengths, areas for improvement, and development plans. We have compensation and benefits, managing salaries, bonuses, incentives, and perks that motivate and retain talent. And we have also labor relations, managing communication between the company and employees, conflict resolution, and compliance with labor regulations.
Good day. I'm gonna be talking about the classifications of human resources or HR. We're gonna start with organizational. This is the most traditional or way to structure like kind of a pyramidal hierarchy. Then where the quote most important people unquote is gonna be on the top and the working class on the bottom. Then another kind of way to classify HR is by roles, which are three main types, or where, well, three types at all: the strategic, administrative, and analytics. The strategic HR is more like has the vision of the long-term goals of the whole system, and administrative has more short-term goals, but are more like general. They tend uh, to solve a problem completely. And then the HR analytics, it's basically the one that has the final saying on any kind of decisions. Then, lastly, we have the functionality classification. This one is basically the last one, but a lot more complete, having the training development, uh, compensation and benefits, employee and labor relations, performance management, health and safety, compliance and legal, and the previous ones on top. And uh, each area has their own responsibility and is treated differently than any other. That's gonna be it from me.
In conclusion, the Human Resources Department is not only responsible for administrative tasks, but it is also a key strategic factor for the growth and sustainability of organization. By attracting, developing, and retaining talent, HR drives productivity, fosters a positive work environment, and ensures that both the goals are achieved efficiently.